All right, everybody, what's going down? So, this is going to be a continuation in the truck talk with Ranko, and still haven't come up with a great name yet. Maybe, I thought maybe Rappin with Ranko. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, just taking a little bike ride. Thought I'd bring you along. Still working on some microphone stuff, so hope this sounds okay. Maybe a little too windy, but we'll see. I don't have my face shield on my helmet. Just got on the little bit of a tinted drop shield. Anyway, I'll bring you along with me. So, this is something that's been on my mind a little bit. Anyway, all you guys who are praying for Daisy, she has another round of chemo coming up Friday. Today is Thursday. No, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Losing track of the days. So Daisy's going in on Friday morning for her second round of chemo. She did great after the first round, so no worries there. And sorry about the rapid head movement. Just don't want to get nailed. So I'm on the KLR 650. Just did a little overhaul on the cooling system with some Evans coolant. I'll probably post something about that later. But anyway, so Daisy's doing good. She did great after the first round of chemo. No sickness, no nothing. I think she just felt like $1,000,000. But she's a trooper, so that's how she does. Anyway, so we're just cruising, taking a little nice ride. It's still really hot, but with the wind going, it feels pretty good. So this is something that was on my brain. So I'm not a parent, and I'm not going to be a parent, but saw a thing the other day, somebody talking really bad about paddling or spanking your children and whatever. So I don't want to get into a huge rant about this. This is just my experience, okay? So everybody's experiences are different. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit. Hey, little Pegram football practice. Just want to tell you a little bit about my experience. So as a kid growing up, my dad was a rice farmer. Grew up on a rice farm. My mom grew up with, her dad was a bomber pilot in World War II. So you can imagine what a rice farmer and a bomber pilot from World War II, what their concept was of compliance and actions and consequences. So my dad, when I got in trouble, I got whipped on the butt with a belt. And I thank my father for it every day. And I'll tell you why. It may sound weird, but I have never, ever, what's up, buddy? No way from the Harley guy. They do that occasionally. They don't like guys on rice burners. Whatever. I have this bike. I've got a Triumph, 1967 Triumph. I've got a Russian Ural. I even have a Honda Rebel sitting in my garage. So you better wave at me, brother. Anyway, I thank my dad every day of my life that he busted my ass. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I have never sat in a cop car. I've never had a speeding ticket. I know that freaks a lot of people out, but I'm 46 years old. I've never had a speeding ticket. I respect the police and law, and that all stemmed from my parents. If I got in trouble at school, I got my butt warmed when I got home. And my parents called the school, and I grew up back in the day when they whipped your ass at school. I got a really good whipping in junior high with a thick wooden paddle. I got it once in junior high. I got it once in high school. And that was enough for me, brother. They hit me probably 5 times with a paddle that was, I don't know, it's probably 3/4 1 inch thick with probably 3/4 to 1 inch holes drilled in it to let the wind flow through. And it lifted your butt off the ground, and it hurt. Man, it hurt. But I tell you what, after that, I didn't get it again. It set me straight. Now, back to my dad giving me a whipping with a leather belt. I got it on my bare butt occasionally, but now, don't get me wrong. I probably got whipped maybe 10 times in my entire life. Maybe less than that. Because it created quite an impression on me, I'm going to tell you. I would get in trouble at school or something, and I would come home, and I was way more afraid of getting in trouble from my parents. But let me tell you what it is. It wasn't the getting the licks. It was the disappointing my mom and dad. It was the letting them down and not doing and responding in public the way I should have or whatever. So, all that being said, when my dad would give me a spanking with a belt, he would come home from work. My mom worked too. My mom worked full time. When they would get home from work, my mom and dad would talk about it. My dad would come back. He would ask me my side of the story. I would tell him. And then if it was time to get spanked, my dad would tell me, this is why you're getting spanked. This is why it's happening. Do you understand why it's happening? I would say yes, but a lot of times I didn't want to say yes, but I understood what was going down. And my dad would give me 4 or 5 good licks on my butt. And after the fact, he'd hug me and he'd say, you know, sorry, but consequences. Wow, what a concept, huh? My dad should be president, right? You do something wrong, there's consequences. Now, I know a lot of people are going to tell you, I'm not a parent. Again, I am not a parent. I'm not planning on being a parent. I don't plan to understand what parents go through. However, if you would have put me in timeout, I would not be the person I am today. I can tell you that strictly. Timeout would not have worked for me. You know, you do something wrong, you get some pain out of it. I understand that. I understand that very well. Got right across to me. Again, never sat in a cop car, never had a speeding ticket. I'm an Eagle Scout. I own my own business. I graduated college with over a 3.5 average. And I'm not tooting my horn for that reason. I'm just saying there's something to it. It's, I think discipline is a lost art, and, you know, I'm sure there's going to be tons of people that are going to tell me different and be like, oh, you know, that's terrible, your dad shouldn't have done that. You know what? I love my father more than you will ever know. I love my mom. And I am glad. My mom popped me with whatever was laying close within hand's reach. If she had to, a wooden spoon, a hairbrush, or just stick her thumb in my armpit if I was acting up in public and lift me off the ground. Again, totally grateful for that because it made me the person I am today. So, just wonder what you guys' response to that is. I'm sorry I'm rambling on, but I've been trying to keep these short. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please don't be afraid to comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get the updates. And that's it, man. I love all you guys that are my friends. And just be good to each other out there. Try to be kind to other people. And make the world a better place than it was when you woke up. All right, guys. Peace out. If you haven't ever seen anybody clean a gas station on one of those little hoverboard things, you're getting ready to. Check it out. He's on his little, this is the trip. That's freaking awesome. Maybe super lazy, I'm not sure, but whatever. That is hilarious. That is too funny. That's cool, man. Oh, that's funny, man. You see something every day, man. That's awesome.